Hi friend, how are you? Today discussing topic is about why the half of the system voltage when measure the DC voltage. What is the reason behind it? We all know that DC systems has two terminal. One is positive terminal and another is the negative terminal. Positive terminal and negative terminal is being connected with the battery charger for charging purpose. So in between positive terminal and negative terminal, if you measures by help of the multimeter, you will get if it is 110 volt DC battery charger or battery bank, you will get the 110 volt DC. If it is 220 volt DC battery charger or battery bank, you will get 220 volt DC. So if you are considering the positive terminal, so positive terminal is the higher potential terminal and the negative terminal is the reference point from which you are measuring the voltage of the battery bank or battery charger output. The battery charger output is from 2 point. One is B positive, another is B negative. This B positive and B negative terminal is connected with the battery bank for charging purpose. So why the half of the voltage you will get when you are considering the voltage in between the positive to ground and negative to ground? Why the half voltage concept? If measures 55 volt from the positive to ground and ground is acting as a midpoint. In case of the battery bank, if it is in battery bank, suppose it is in battery bank considering 220 volt DC battery bank, here the 107 numbers of cell, individual cell of 2 volt each. So suppose here from it is the positive terminal and this terminal is negative terminal. In between this positive terminal and negative terminal, you will get the 220 volt DC by help of the multimeter probe. If you are measuring the voltage between this terminal to ground, suppose this is the ground or earth, G for ground, E for earth, and you are measuring the by help of a multimeter, one probe here and another probe here, you will get the half of the voltage. Why? Because in the DC systems, two terminal is present. Nothing is grounded with the earth. So you will not get the full voltage because in the DC battery, the potential are divided into the two terminal. So why the potential is divided into two terminal? In the battery, all the cells are connected. All the cells are connected in series, positive to negative as like as this. The 107 numbers of cells are in series. So here from the positive terminal is outing and n number of cell, after that here from the negative terminal are outing. So all cells are connected together. So the positive terminal, all the positive terminal are here and all the negative terminal are here. If I consider this total 10 number cell into one cell, so we will get that this positive terminal and this negative terminal are giving you 220 volt DC voltage. So the two terminal are potentially different terminal. This is the positive potential terminal, this is the negative potential terminal. So these terminal contained 110 volt DC, and this terminal contained 110 volt DC. So these 110 volt and 110 volt, if we summation it, we will get 220 volt DC. We all know that the earth potential has zero potential difference because it is the earth, so it has a zero voltage. If you are referencing the ground and counting the voltage between the ground and the positive terminal, you will get 110 volt DC. If all the system is in balance condition, no positive earth fault is present, and obviously if you measures by help of multimeter with negative to earth, so you will obviously get 110 volt DC in the balance system. If the system is balanced. So we all know that the earth potential has 0 volt. So in between this positive terminal and negative terminal, you will get the half of the potential voltage, and negative to earth terminal or ground terminal, you will get half of the potential voltage. So in case of the, if measures the 55 volt from positive to ground, ground is acting as a midway. Here the ground is acting as a midpoint. So negative terminal is not directly ground, but rather at a potential that is half of the system voltage. So it has not the zero potential terminal, it has an half of the voltage, system voltage terminal. That's why you are getting the half of the system voltage from negative to earth or negative to ground and positive to ground. Here ground is acting as a reference point, that is halfway in the potential between the positive terminal and the negative terminal. So reference point in the system to understand the voltage measures accurately. So what is the advantage of it? Maximum touch voltage of the battery terminal to ground in the 110 volt DC systems will be 55 volt DC, which should be survivable. In case of the 110 volt DC, it will be the 55 volt because the potential are divided to the positive terminal and negative terminal accordingly. In case of the 220 volt DC systems, this touch voltage, maximum touch voltage of any battery terminal to ground will be 110 volt DC. So that will be half of the system voltage. So it is good for any types of fault, or it is good for any types of hazards. So this is the main concept why the half of the voltage we are getting, because the main point is because the potential has been divided to positive and negative terminal. That's why we are getting the half of the voltage in case of the balanced system and the proper functioning systems. So friend, you understand about why these types of half of the system voltage when we are measure the DC voltage regarding with the ground. So it is very, very important. You have to understand and obviously share the knowledge with your friends and your colleagues. Thank you. Obviously subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updated technical knowledge. Thank you very much friend for watching my video. Thank you very much.